Deep in the Somerset levels, where water and land have long been uneasy neighbours, stands a remarkable survivor from Britain's industrial past, the Westonzoyland Steam Pumping Station. Built in 1831, it was designed to lift floodwater from the moors into the River Parrett, keeping the surrounding farmlands from disappearing beneath the tides. So the Somerset levels, it's a vast expanse of coastal floodplain. It's drained by two rivers, the River Parrett and the River Tone. Large areas of it actually below sea level, and of course it therefore floods on high tides and periods of heavy rainfall. Man has tried since Roman times to control the flooding, but it was only in Victorian times, when the increase in population and the need for food, did any serious land reclamation occur, when an Act of Parliament in 1830, followed by the building of the first pumping station here in Westonzoyland in 1831, started to do something about it. The initial beam engine pump was replaced by the highly efficient steam pump in 1861, which could pump an inch of water per acre per minute off of the flooded land back into the river. Now, of course, the levels has a number of modern pumps and other drainage schemes, but the record rainfall in January 2014 caused the levels to flood catastrophically, with over 600 homes underwater and 17,000 acres of farmland flooded. Today, it's the only steam-powered pumping station in the country still operating, with all of its original buildings intact, all thanks to the Westonzoyland Engine Trust and a team of passionate volunteers who rescued it from dereliction in the early 1970s. The museum began in 1977 with a mission to preserve the mighty Eastern Amos land drainage machine, a feat of Victorian engineering capable of lifting 100 tonnes of floodwater every minute against a 6-foot head. By 1980, the project took charitable status and the collection began to grow, with engines, many built locally, transforming the site into a living museum of steam power and land drainage. Although the steam pump was retired in 1951 in favour of diesel power, its heart still beats on special open days, such as today, when the engines roar, or rather hiss, back into life. So join us now as we explore the Eastern Amos in full working glory and take a tour through the rest of the historic engines that tell the story of steam, engineering and the battle to reclaim the Somerset levels from the water. The museum holds the largest collection of stationary steam engines and pumps in the south of England. Pride of place, of course, goes to the station's pumping engine, the Eastern and Amos. It's still in the main engine house, built in 1861 to replace an earlier engine that had been carrying out the pumping work since 1831. Other exhibits include the Wills engine, a Lancashire boiler, the original forge and a Lister diesel generating plant, to name just a few. There's a large number of restored engines that can be seen in action on steaming days. Dates for these are posted on the events page on their website or even on Facebook. Volunteers work during the morning to get the boilers operating and generating enough steam to run the exhibits, including the large Eastern and Amos. The collection contains a wide variety of pumps, turbines, generators, steam hoists, winches and portable boilers, all restored to pristine condition and can be seen working on their special steam event days. The engines have had long working lives in industry, breweries, waterworks and agriculture, and have been brought back to life with love. They have a special Steam on the Levels Day, normally in May, which is a big weekend event which has visiting steam engines, traction engines, classic cars, classic tractors. There's craft and trade stalls, beer and cider tent, miniature steam railway as well as their own little railway. There's a lot going on. There's a whole big thing going on all weekend. So look on their website and check out details, but it's normally in May. It's a great place to take the whole family, young and old, so why not get out and about like Graham and Kim. The object of this video is really just to give you a flavour of the Westonzoyland Pumping Station Museum. A fantastic place to go and visit. So many exhibits here. I'm not going to show all of them on this video. There are plenty of other things to see, including a forge where they had a blacksmith making items out of red hot steel. They've got a narrow gauge railway you can take a ride on. There's a lovely cafe with a shop to buy all kinds of memorabilia. And in the courtyard outside there's other exhibits such as the portable boiler, you've got the engine shed and many other things that are not included in this video. So I suggest the best thing you do is, if you're down here in Somerset, please go along, support it. It's a fantastic trust run by great volunteers, and let's make sure we can keep these kind of exhibits going in the future.